New Veterans Commissioner for Wales, Colonel James Phillips. Congratulations.
Emma, thank you very much indeed. It's a very exciting opportunity.
Been lobbying for this role personally for about 4 years, working with groups across Wales, charities, organisations who work with veterans, writing numerous letters. I've made a right pain of myself, so to see you in situ is pretty good.
Yeah, someone have told me actually, Emma, that you were very vociferous in campaigning for this position. So thank you.
The key thing to this role is really championing veterans and their rights, especially when they leave service. And you're going to do that.
That is exactly my remit. I have, I'm a veteran myself. I served 33 years, and so hopefully I come with a great understanding of service life and the problems and difficulties that service life can present, the mobility, the challenges in terms of separation, and in terms of service provision for people who are mobile. And then, of course, taking those people who have been mobile and putting them into a community where they may well have roots, but they haven't lived and they haven't been part of that framework of support. And so we have to ensure that that support network embraces them and their families and welcomes them and repays them the debt for their service and sacrifice.
Over the past years, we've been doing events every year, Forces for Change, really looking for things to help veterans as they leave, because one of the key things is loss of identity. They really find it hard to make that bridge from being in service and then civvy streets.
Well, that's very true. And I'm going through a little bit of that myself. We've been part of a very big family, and whether you're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, we've all enjoyed that camaraderie, and the families have as well. A unit or regiment, a ship is a family, and it tends to look after its own. And I think that is, as you very rightly pointed out, that's something which servicemen miss. And it's something that we need to ensure that that provision is there, that care and support that they have enjoyed in their service life is provided by the community that they decide to settle in and make their own. And they come with lots of talents and they bring lots of values and strengths to that community. So it's not just a one-way passage in terms of giving to them. They also can give and contribute massively to the communities that they settle in.
I was going to say, they are hugely successful at what they do, have a great skill set, but there are some who do struggle. And we often hear more, don't we, about those with maybe PTSD and mental health issues. And a key part of your role, I guess, is to keep tabs on those organisations, make sure that they're fit for purpose and the right support is there.
Exactly. I think that's my job, is to bring those various agencies together. And I really welcome the initiative that you and Forces for Change have taken in terms of bringing that veteran community together to ensure that people talk. If we communicate, if we ensure that we can identify their needs and their gaps, then I think we can really increase the chances of successful integration of veterans into the community and have less of those that fall through those gaps in terms of provision and that need really special care.
You take up the reins in a couple of weeks' time. We've managed to get you just before you actually get into the hot seat. What would be the first thing that you plan to do that first week?
So the first thing I need to do is I need to engage with those stakeholders and those people that hold the levers that really affect veterans' lives. So I need to identify those, get out and about and around Wales, but also I need to talk to veterans. I mean, the whole point of my position is to be a spokesperson and an ambassador for the veterans. So I need to understand particularly the issues that Welsh veterans and their families face. And they may be different in different areas of Wales, and they may be different in Wales than they are from Scotland, Northern Ireland and England. And so we need to ensure that we level up across the whole of the United Kingdom to ensure that where there are good ideas that are in terms of veteran support, we can ensure we take those and we copy them, we replicate them. And I'm sure there's some best practice in Wales which I can also transfer across and give that advice across the United Kingdom as well. But it's getting out there, talking to people.